Good afternoon, viewers. Welcome to today's episode on GSE practicals. So, GSE is actually a course at the University of Ilorin, which actually trains students not to depend on white collar jobs after graduation, but also to develop themselves right from the university stage. So, it's a skill for theory level students. GSE stands for Graduate Self Employment. So, you can see what we're doing this course at the University of Ilorin, that's the Better by Far University. So, guys, today I myself, Elusubachi and my peer,
Ahmad Abdullah
okay, we are also on a GSC program. We are currently in theory level, and we are also on a program to interview just one of the trainers. And we are fortunate to interview the trainer for coconut oil production. And in this, we're also going to show the process of coconut oil, and she's an expert at it, so she's going to show you, tell you the health benefits, and we're going to be questioning her on some things and what students should expect to gain from it, and what the impact it will have on students to give to the society and to make a living for themselves. Because now we can't just depend on white collar jobs like I said earlier on. We just have to find a way out, especially in this trying time. So over to you, Mrs. Oluwadamilola.
Thank you very much. My name is Mrs. Ayuade Uluwadamilola. I'm a technologist in this great university, University of Ilorin, Better by Far. And I'm a trainer that is actually taking the 300 level students. I'm actually teaching them coconut oil production for GSA 301. Thank you.
We are curious to ask you about some questions which our viewers will learn from. What inspired you to become a coconut production trainer?
Thank you very much. I've been into coconut oil production since 2016, and when the opportunity came to train students, I actually was excited, and because it's not about training alone, it's about teaching them to. You have to teach them on how to be independent. Wow. So I was actually excited and very happy to be a trainer.
So, can you explain the basic process of this production?
Thank you very much. Coconut oil production is it's a skill that is very interesting, and it's a profitable one, and you don't want to venture into any business nowadays that doesn't bring you profit or money. So, and when you talk about profits, making money, I think coconut oil production is actually part of the skill you can learn that will give you that. So, when you want to go into production of coconut oil, you'll be needing the raw material, which is primarily coconut fruit. So, when you get your coconut fruit, you'd start with the process. We actually work with the cold press and the hot press process. But the major one, the best one to use is the cold press. It is very okay because the oil will come from its source. But what we do majorly in this, for the sake of GSC 301, is to just show students, and we work with hot press process. So when you get your coconut fruits, you'd crack them, you remove the shell. You are not throwing them away because coconut itself as a whole, it has several components, and they are very useful, and you can use them to so many things, produce so many things. So you keep the shell, then when you remove the shell, you have your coconut meat. That's the coconut itself, the white part that people do chew. You see them chewing, yes. So when you get there, you can open it with your knife, then you bring out the coconut water. Instead of discarding the coconut water, you keep them, because people do take coconut water to quench their thirst. They take it they take it in place of water. So when you remove the water, you then cut your coconut meat into pieces. So when you cut them into pieces, you wash them properly, then you grind or you blend. So when you blend them, you blend with sufficient water. When you blend, you make sure you sieve out the chaff. Then you have your coconut milk in your container. So with that coconut milk, that's where you are going to get your coconut oil from. So when you get your when you want to venture into when you want to use the cold press method, you are just going to leave it and allow it to ferment. So it might take days or a week. So that process, you are just leaving it, and the coconut water oil will come out. So you just be scooping it day by day till you exhaust the old stuff. So, but for hot pressed, you are going to place it on little to medium heat so that the oil would come out gradually, then you extract your oil. So that cold press will take days, but the hot press will take hours. So you can do it, you can start in a day and finish in that same day. So that is why we opt for the hot press, yes, in place of the best method is the cold press, because I wouldn't want to stress my students to start come today, come tomorrow, because they have other things they are doing. That's how I explain both methods to them, but we opt for the hot, yes, the faster one.
So, and we hope all the viewers too can learn from that, which
Yeah.
one you choose to go for. So, I know, thank you very much. Another one we like to find out is to know about how do you assess student learning and program, and what feedback have you got? Have you got any feedback from past students?
Sure. I've gotten lots of feedbacks from them. The essence of teaching is you are not just teaching for teaching's sake. You are teaching so that students will be able to also, whatever you've impacted, they will be able to work. Yes, they should be able to do the same. Do you understand? So what we do is, when the way I assess them is after teaching them, showing them the processes, then you can give them tests and exam. Definitely they will write test, they will write exam, so that you'll be sure that whatever you've impacted on them, are they able to grab? Yes, come, yes, very good. So when you give them test and exam, you can also tell them to do one or two. You can give them bottles, go and produce and let me see. It is not for my own consumption but for theirs. So when they do that, then most of them, they're actually interested in going into coconut oil production even after school. So when I've gotten lots of feedbacks that ma, see what I've done, see what I've done, and I'll be a happy trainer, even if when you impart knowledge and those students are able to yes work and give you feedback. So something that it's makes me happy. Yes.
Thank you very much. And what safety protocol do you apply? Do you go through while on this production?
Thank you very much. Aside being a trainer, I'm also a microbiologist in this great university. So the safety protocols are: one, before coming to the lab, you make sure you protect ourselves, because as you are looking at our skin, it's we have our normal microflora, and all these things we are producing, they are consumables. You would use them on your skin, on your hair. Some people do, even this coconut oil, we use them to cook. Do you get? So what we do is we wear our personal protective equipment, which involves the lab coat. We cover our nose, our mouth, so that we do not contaminate whatever we are producing. Then we wear our lab coats, then we wear our hand gloves, so that whatever we are touching, we know that they are safe from microorganisms. Do you get? Then during the process too, I do tell them to be careful and be mindful of their equipment, like knives, because most students, they mostly get injured with knife whenever they want to remove the coconut meat from the shell. So I tell them to be careful most times. Then most times I do show them how to do it before telling them to go ahead and do it. Do you understand? So we have different types of safety protocols that we put in place. So they are in safe hands. So
All right. So our viewers would like to know maybe some people who wants to venture into this business. What are the challenges and opportunity facing this coconut oil production?
well, the challenges are much. They are really much, but I'll just mention few. During the when you want to produce oil from coconut, you need materials, raw materials. So when you are when you want to produce this, you have to get your materials. You have to source for them. Do you understand? And sourcing nowadays, those people selling the raw materials as coconut oil, coconut fruits to us, they'll prefer to sell it to the retailers than to sell it to us because we will be buying in bulk. So they'll prefer because they are going to get more money.
Yeah.
Yes. So we find it very difficult then. So at the end of the day, even if we get people that will sell the coconut to us at a cheaper rate, what about transportation? The price of petroleum now is very high. So what we do is we talk to them, we plead with them if they can reduce the price, and that's for sourcing. Then funding, we don't have enough money even to get, even if it's available. Where is the money?
Exactly.
So the funding too, the funding is a big challenge. Aside that, machineries. We need machines, we need equipment to remove the shell. We need grinders, the industrial ones, not these local ones.
Yes,
we need grinders, we need even dehydrator because we have so many products we can get from coconut. Yes. Aside the coconut water, we have the coconut cream, we have the coconut milk, we have coconut oil. Some people after sieving, you get your chaff. So this chaff, instead of discarding them, you can turn them into flowers
Wow.
to consume, to eat, like poundo, the way they make poundo. You can convert them, but we don't have dehydrator that would remove the water and dry the chaff for us so that we can blend. So we need equipment that would aid our production or that will aid our processing. Do you get? So if we can get more machines, equipment, or stuff like that, it would increase the yield and it will ease the process too. So those are the challenges.
And I hope all the university principals to can understand that we all need the machine to aid more product, to have more productivity within the university community. Thank you very much. Our viewers would like to know, and us would like to know about. Uh, can you share any advice for us or for anyone who wants to venture into this business?
Wow. The only advice I would be giving is the effort you are actually putting into your studies. I would implore students to also put same as to learning skills. We have different types. We have different type of skills that you can learn. Coconut oil is part of the skill. Coconut oil production is part of the skill you can learn. So, whatever efforts, there's a saying that whatever is what doing is what doing well. So the effort you are putting into your learning, put it into that skill. In the future, you might say, I don't need it, but in the future, you know what our country is saying now. Even most people are not even going to school, they are just looking for one or two things to learn. But I advise you to go to school, learn, so that whatever you've learned, you can put it inside into the skill. So you'll be able to balance, and you'll be able to to excel, even compared to those that didn't even go to school at all.
Yeah.
Do you understand? So that's, I think that's my advice. So put that effort, learn, be ready to learn, be ready to learn.
Innovative.
Yes, be innovative, be creative, and the society will be a better place for everybody.
Wow. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
For that. Okay, I have a question actually.
You're welcome.
You're giving products you can get from this coconut itself, and they are numerous. So I'm trying to ask if there is something you're going to forego to get coconut oil, especially what I've seen you tell the students right now, because you've explained the process to them. Like, can I still have the coconut milk and cream even while producing the coconut oil? I want to ask if I can get everything at once, or also forgo some.
Yes, thank you for that question. Like I rightly said earlier, when you want to go into coconut oil production, I would not advise you to go into coconut oil alone, because that coconut oil, you can get so many things from the coconut. But if you want to produce coconut oil alone, that means you have to forego some things. If you want to produce your coconut oil, during the process of producing coconut oil, you're going to get your coconut milk. So from that coconut milk, that's where you are going to get your coconut oil.
Wow.
Do you get?
Yes, ma'am.
So instead of producing only coconut, you can as well go for coconut milk production, coconut water, coconut cream.
Wow.
Do you understand? Then coconut oil. If you have enough raw materials like the coconut fruit, you'll be able to achieve that. But if you are limited to the supply of your raw material, then you can just stick to coconut oil production, because the demand for coconut oil is high. And what we are producing here, we are not producing adulterated coconut oil. Our production for coconut oil is pure. So we are not mixing anything with the coconut oil. So it is pure directly from the coconut. Do you understand? So I would advise students that wants to go into coconut this line, this skill, that want to go into coconut production, they should go into production of the oil, the cream, the water, everything that entails.
Creative.
Yes, everything that it entails. Yes.
Thank you very much. And we hope all our viewers also gain value from
Yeah.
all this. So, and what are your predictions for the future?
Wow. The world is actually changing. It's changing.
Yes.
What we studied then, it's not what you guys are studying now.
Yes.
So I think the future is bright, and students are quite innovative, they are creative, and they are just exceptional. So I see the future being bright, and I see students being creative with whatever they see around them. Do you know that this coconut that we've been talking about, it has so many things that when you study more, you'll be surprised. So I see the future being bright. It is bright already.
For whoever
So
venture into it.
yes.
That it's not
So
this kind of skill you have, but in the next 10 years, you find it not useful anymore. So you keep.
and it is very profitable. You are going to see your money, you are going to see everything, and you'll be living large. You'll be living large.
No kind of business you do that in next 10 years you find it not
To go
working.
extinct.
Yes.
I urge everyone to
Yes,
go for
because of its uses, because of the uses of coconut oil. So it's something you'd keep.
Yes, we want to ask for the uses and the benefits as well. So
Okay.
for others to learn.
Okay, benefits and uses of a coconut oil. You can use your coconut oil for your skin.
Wow.
You can use for your skin. It is very great. Some people they use shea butter. Shea butter is excellent. Coconut oil, coconut oil too is very, very good because it's there's no chemicals. All these organic skin, they are natural. So can you see? So it's very great for the skin. It's great for the hair. You can use it for your hair. Then it's great for oral care too. You can use it to wash your mouth. You can use it to cure infection of the mouth. Anything. It is very great. Then you can use your coconut for cooking. Some people, because of its it has little to no cholesterol, so you can use it to cook, to fry, to bake, name it. You can use it for anything. So you can research on the uses and the benefits, and you see them. So it's very great. It's very great.
So
Very
we should,
good.
in short, we should advise everyone to know about this production, so to run away from the modern one everyone is using, which
because
has a lot of
adulterated.
cholesterol.
Yes.
So we urge everyone to go for all this one, have better health, take care of yourself.
Health
You
is wealth.
personally can do it.
Yes, you
Exactly.
can even do it at home.
Something you can do personally.
Yes.
That's how this course is even encourage everyone to be creative on your own, to know this on your own. So you won't be spending money on imported something.
Yes.
So something natural.
Yes,
Thank
yes,
you, Lord,
yes.
for this. I really appreciate this. Really
You're
appreciate
welcome.
So, in the last, how do you teach them to develop business plan on this? Maybe someone wants to start this business based on your own expertise. What business plan do you, or someone who wants to go for pitching outside, or he wants to source for the money outside? What do you think?
Thank you.
Strategy.
Thank you. I'll just use my own experience. Before you venture into any business, planning is the first thing. So you plan very well what you want to do, where you want to source your materials from, your profits, you calculate your production costs so that you know, okay, then your target audience
Yeah.
or customers, because whatever you are producing, if it's not going to get to people that would make use of it, doesn't make sense. And you check your environment too. Whatever I'm producing, will I see people to
They
buy?
buy.
Yes.
Now
Will
are
they
you going to
buy?
advertise?
Yes. Advertisement. Then this thing is it something that people would use in that environment? So you'd take note of those things. Then when you get them, when you are done with your planning, then you can go ahead with procuring your raw materials, things you'll be using. Then after that, you tell your friends, do you know I've started this business?
Exactly.
You're buying from me. Oh. Tell your so with that, your business will keep
Expanding.
yes,
So as a
it will
student
grow.
within the university community, you can start
Exactly.
pitching, you can start making customers
Yes.
before you go into the real
Yeah.
world.
Yes.
Even after going to the real world, be creative and let people know the benefit of this thing.
And these people you have advertised to in on campus. Once you graduate, they will be telling their friends.
If you
Telling
want
their
to
friends.
come,
telling their
Yes,
friends.
yes. That's how your business is going to grow. So
Yeah.
when you start from friends and family, then
Yes.
those people, when you tell 2 people, those 2 people will tell 4 people, those 4 people will tell 8 people. That's how it will keep
Geometric.
on
Recently, we have
growing.
a student that is a chef when in the school. We had the story selling food to the lecturer, to the students. From there, there's
Exactly.
in Tanke,
Can you
everywhere
see?
in
Yes.
Nigeria.
So-
Started
So-
even without using his own certificate. But
Yes.
it's good.
Yes.
Wow, really thank you, University
So
of Ilorin
that's how you do. That's my own bit. So you just plan, then talk to God about it.
wow.
Pray very well, then be dedicated, be disciplined, be resilient. Some people who
Yes.
they will start a business, they won't be able to continue with it. They
Continue.
will dump it. Then
Start
they will start
another
another
one.
one, they'll dump. So know what you are doing, be disciplined, be hardworking, be dedicated. Then
Consistency.
yes, consistency too.
Wow.
Then
Wow. Thank you
you'd
very
grow.
much.
You're
Thank you, Max.
welcome.
Thank
Mrs.
you.
You're welcome.
Oluwadamilona. We really appreciate your time.
You're
We
welcome.
appreciate your knowledge, and we get a lot of value. Get a lot of value, and all our viewers too as well on the University of Ilorin Tech Hub. They are really thanking you right now
You're
for
welcome.
Thank you,
this
ma.
kind of knowledge.
You're welcome.
May God bless you more.
Amen.
Thank
Thank
you,
you.
Unilorin.
Thank you.
Thank you, our trainer, and thank you, everybody.
You're welcome.
Unilorin.